My name is Dr. Bill Campbell, and I'm an associate professor of exercise science at the University of South Florida, where I also direct the Performance and Physique Enhancement Laboratory. I'm a past president of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, and I'm the current science editor for Avatar Nutrition. And today I'm going to talk about 3 strategies for long-term weight loss success. Strategy number 1 is to keep it slow. I would say you should aim to lose about 0.7 to 1% of your body weight on a weekly basis. Now, for somebody like me that's about 200 pounds, that would be about 1.7 to 2 pounds of weight loss per week. Now, that may seem slow, but actually, the slower the rate of the weight loss, the better. The things that can happen if you violate this strategy is your body doesn't discriminate against the weight loss that you lose. You lose fat, but if you lose body weight too quickly, your body will also lose muscle mass stores, and that's what we want to avoid. If you've ever watched the show The Biggest Loser, they employ a very rapid weight loss approach. It's very extreme dieting and extreme exercise. There has been some research that has followed up some of those participants, and what they found was, yes, those individuals lost a lot of weight, but within just a few years, they gained almost all of their weight back. And more troubling is their metabolisms were still suppressed many years later. In some instances, their metabolisms were 500 calories slower than what would have been predicted based on their body weight alone. There was also another study done. Instead of investigating obese individuals, researchers from Norway had elite athletes in their study, and they had 2 groups. One group, they said, we want you to lose body weight on a fast rate. The other group, they said, we want you to lose body weight, but we want you to take a slower approach. What the researchers observed was both groups lost about the same amount of body weight. But interestingly, the slower weight loss group actually gained 2 pounds of muscle, and the fast weight loss group didn't gain any muscle. So once again, we have science validating this approach of a slower weight loss is better. Our second strategy that I want to discuss is to not cut calories from protein when dieting. Now, there is no secret to dieting. You have to reduce your calories. But you don't want to reduce calories from protein. That leaves us with cutting calories from fat and carbohydrates. In terms of your protein intake during a diet, I would aim for about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If you can get yourself up to that level, that's a great place to be for protein intake during a diet. If you're able to increase your protein when dieting, what that will do is allow your body to maintain as much muscle mass as possible. Increasing protein not only allows us to maintain our muscle mass, in some instances, you may even be able to increase muscle mass during a dietary period. And the other thing that increasing protein does is it helps us from keeping our metabolisms from getting suppressed. So we want to keep our metabolisms as high as possible during a diet as well. One other benefit that increasing protein during a diet has is that it makes us feel fuller. It's more satiating. So if you think about this for a moment, if you're constantly hungry, you're not happy, and you're more likely to quit the diet and then not experience success. But if you increase protein, protein makes you feel fuller, and if you're feeling fuller during a diet, you're probably going to stay on that diet longer, therefore leading to longer-term weight loss success. Our third strategy for weight loss success is an easy one, especially if you're watching this. You probably already lift weights, but that is so important during a diet. Simply lift weights. Everything about a diet is catabolic to our bodies. When you lower your calories, your body wants to break down fat. It even wants to break down muscle. It makes you more tired. Everything is catabolic. But the act of lifting weights is one area in your life where the body is getting an anabolic stimulus. So if you can consistently lift weights during a diet, you're providing your body a buffer against all these other signals and messages that want to break down fat and muscle. As far as a recommendation for weight training, at a minimum, I would recommend 3 days per week with doing whole body workouts. That would be sufficient. If you typically work out 4 or even 5 days in the weight room, that's even better during a catabolic diet period. Also, when you lift weights during a diet, it's really the only way to experience body recomposition. That is when you lose fat and gain muscle. Now that's very hard to do, but if you put all 3 of these strategies into perspective and apply them, that allows you the possibility of losing fat and gaining muscle during your dietary period. I'm Dr. Bill Campbell, and be sure to come back to Bodybuilding.com to see more videos and articles by myself on the topic of sports nutrition.